There are people whose entire lives are quietly collapsing because they keep delaying what matters. One phone call avoided, one application postponed, one assignment delayed, one conversation pushed to tomorrow. And slowly their future begins shrinking. What is terrifying is that procrastination rarely feels dangerous in the moment. It feels harmless. You tell yourself, I will start later. I work better under pressure. I just need to relax first. But that tiny moment of avoidance is training your brain, conditioning it, rewiring it. Every time you escape discomfort, your mind learns avoidance equals relief. And eventually you stop controlling the habit. The habit controls you. Imagine a student sitting down to write an important paper. The moment they open the document, they feel tension. What if it is bad? What if they fail? What if they cannot do it perfectly? That discomfort appears instantly. And then something happens, their brain searches for escape. Suddenly, checking Instagram feels urgent. Cleaning the desk feels important. Watching one video feels reasonable. The brain moves toward relief automatically. Not because the distractions matter, but because they remove discomfort. For a few minutes, the anxiety disappears, and the brain rewards the escape. This is how procrastination becomes conditioning. The relief after avoidance acts like a drug. The brain remembers it. So the next time discomfort appears, escape becomes even more automatic. Over years, people can become trained to run from almost anything difficult. Difficult conversations, big opportunities, creative work, exercise, important decisions. Their mind becomes addicted to immediate comfort, and comfort slowly destroys ambition. One of the most dangerous forms of procrastination is perfectionism. People think perfectionists work harder, but often they delay starting completely, because starting means risking imperfection. So instead of producing imperfect work, they postpone action again and again. A writer spends weeks planning but never writes. An entrepreneur keeps researching but never launches. A student waits for the perfect mood to study. They believe preparation is progress, but deep down they are avoiding judgment, avoiding failure, avoiding discomfort. And the longer they wait, the more terrifying the task becomes. This is why some people procrastinate for days over tasks that only take 20 minutes. The fear surrounding the task becomes larger than the task itself. Every time you tell yourself, I will do it tonight, and do not, something dangerous happens. Your brain records the failure not consciously, but psychologically. Eventually, your mind stops believing you. You become someone who sets goals but never follows through. Someone who talks about change but delays action. And this destroys self-respect. Because deep down you know when you are avoiding your own life. The pain of procrastination is not just lost time. It is watching yourself betray your potential repeatedly until avoidance becomes identity. The people who escape procrastination understand something powerful. You do not wait for motivation. You move before motivation appears. They train themselves to start while uncomfortable, while uncertain, while afraid. Because action weakens fear. The moment you begin, the mind changes. Resistance starts shrinking. Momentum begins building. And every time you act instead of escape, you reclaim control over yourself. So the next time your brain begs for distraction, pay attention. Because that moment may determine your future. Will you reinforce avoidance, or will you finally become the kind of person who acts despite discomfort? Because your destiny is being shaped by what you do when you do not feel like starting.